Hi, I'm Jim Covington on behalf of the Illinois State Bar Association for this week's issue of ISBA Statehouse Review. Today is January 19th. We're shooting this video from the new ISBA offices in Chicago on 20 South Clark. For you members, I encourage you to stop by and see what your new offices look like. We're very proud of them. It's our old offices that have been refurbished and updated and upgraded. There are 4 bills that I would like to talk to you about. The General Assembly will be back in session on January 31st, and then we'll be meeting literally every week thereafter, other than the spring break, until the end of May. The 4 bills that I'd like to talk to you about, the first one is Senate Bill 2534. It's been introduced by Senator A.J. Wilhelmi from Joliet, who is the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee. His bill creates an expedited process for the mortgage foreclosure of abandoned residential property. And what this bill does is creates 14 criteria, and if 2 or more are present, then it fulfills the definition of what's abandoned residential property, and then allows for the expedited process of foreclosure and confirmation of sale and judgment. And that bill has been referred to the Senate Committee on Assignments for referral to a substantive committee. An example of the 14 criteria are if the utilities are shut off. Another example is if the windows are all boarded up or broken. I think what he has tried to do in this bill is set out a number of criteria so that if you get 2 or more, it sort of covers the waterfront as opposed, what might be abandoned. The second bill I'd like to talk to you about is House Bill 3979, been introduced by Representative Elaine Nekritz from Des Plaines. She is the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. This bill amends the Condominium Property Act to prohibit a unit owner from voting by proxy for the elections of board officers, but it still allows voting by mail for these offices. That has been introduced, referred to House Rules Committee for referral to a substantive committee later. The third bill is House Bill 3981, introduced by Representative Renee Kosel from Mokena. This bill essentially creates a Daubert statute in the Code of Civil Procedure for non-expert and expert witnesses. And that bill has been assigned to House Rules for a later assignment to a substantive committee. I am not exactly sure how that bill, how she gets around the new ethics code that has been promulgated and issued by the Supreme Court in its rules, because it would appear to me that the Supreme Court rules would trump that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. The final bill is House Bill 3850. It's been filed by Representative Carol Sente from Lincolnshire, and this amends the Freedom of Information Act to add as a definition to public record any agreement or information relating to a taxing entity's refund or reimbursement of taxes, and any related information about that is required to be put up on the unit of local government or municipality or county government's website, the information about that. That has been introduced. It's been referred to House Rules for assignment later to a substantive House committee. And that's all we've got this week, and we will see you next week. Thank you.